All right, new weekly, lots of updates. Some significant, some not significant, some things that probably won't matter because I only do the weekly. Let's not go over it because maybe it's not gonna matter, right? What does matter is that there's strawberries, there are feed strategies, eating strategies, I don't know what you're supposed to call them. And then perks, I suppose, axolotl and such. Otherwise, some random things like sawfish is just usually good. Doberman can be good, etc. so forth. Not much real scaling that I can see. But okay. Yeah, we'll see what happens. 2-card combo, I guess Silky plus question mark, whale shark question mark, maybe? Something like that. But otherwise, I think we're just gonna be rolling around at the speed of sound. Got places to go, gotta follow my rainbow? Maybe? I guess I'll take that. Offensive programmers. Oh, sure, thank you, chat. Boop. You can use the promo code on the store, on the website to do stuff. Is Pink Robin any good this week now that it's tier 1? Good question. Activate end turn on random tier 2 or lower. Okay. Yeah, because you could like do that twice with whale shark or something. Okay, that's not a bad idea. You know what? I guess do this. This is on feint now. Not as ideal. But if I do this, there's not a way to make that work, is it? Actually, I'm realizing I should have. I arguably should have bought a strawberry instead. But whatever. Because yeah. Anyway, this is fine. Rare pink robin value spotted. Yeah, it seems like you might have. What else has been spotted is that the Patriots are going to the goddamn Super Bowl. The Patriots are going to the fucking Super Bowl. Holy crap. Did not expect that to happen. I'm gonna be honest with you. I did not expect that to actually happen. Okay. Yeah, Hummingbird not nearly as good that its thing is on feint now. It didn't used to be on start of battle. It was so much better. So, I mean, everything here has some potentials, but probably not the mole. If friend had a strawberry, replace the thing. I mean, that seems good. That seems good with what we're doing so far. Roadrunner is start of battle now. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately we don't have the money for that, huh? But okay. From the next tier specifically. Maybe just do this and then like have that feed to give some stats in the battle or whatever, and just ignore the barnacle. Roadrunner. That's what we'll do. We'll Roadrunner and just get rid of the Hummingbird. That seems good. I feel like we win. We win? I feel like we win? Oh yeah. We got some things going on. I will say, kind of, I don't know how I would say it. It seems crazy that we actually, the Patriots won. I don't want to feed this yet because I don't really want to do the ability yet. I'm gonna give it to this behind. Nearest friend ahead. I want to do that then. And then you can have a strawberry as well. Yeah. Yeah, that maybe makes sense. Sure. I will say, the allegations of the Patriots aren't actually as good as they are. They've just had a good schedule or whatever. Those allegations are not really being beat right now still, because both like the last two playoff games have been really low scoring games due to like crazy snowstorm stuff. So not exactly ideal in that regard. This is hurt and sell, it's not pilling, okay. Yeah, turn 5. Well, probably just good to take this. Probably just good to take this. Would we rather get rid of Kiwi or get rid of this? Back most friendly. When any person eats. I mean, I don't think I have the achievement with either of them. I've never even level 3'd this one, but I guess because this is here, I would do this one. Garlic, not exact. Okay, well, start of battle. Could do that too, but we're not really doing the food thing necessarily. Sparrow got buffed last update to also block 1 ailment. Ooh. Okay, they're doing feeding stuff. Pretty good move there, but Sparrow stuff also pretty good. Just wanted to see if there was cucumber, just double checking. If there was, I would rather throw that on the Sparrow first or something to get it some. I don't really know what snipes could kill it somehow, but there is a. I do have a desire to do that. And you could garlic this to get more triggers. I don't know if that's necessarily where I'm at though. So this should work twice on both of these. I don't know if it actually did though. Well, could have had that going. Do I roll? I guess I will just do this. They gave it to us again, you know what I mean? Speaking of the snow, by the way, yeah, it is certainly snowing. It's blizzard conditions in various parts of the country, including here. And I plan to end stream a little bit early, maybe 8:30ish or something instead of like 9, to try and do another round of shoveling before bed, which is not exactly the most fun, but before friends attack gives it. I guess, yeah, I guess that's a reason to not have garlic, because that way I could do this instead of this, but I guess you would rather at least have this trigger before you sell it. I guess also, what else are we potentially looking for? Shoe bill. Shoe bill would be ideal, though we don't have a consistent way to get strawberries unless we had a cardinal going. That is one of the few ways to get stats. That is one of the few ways. Death touch obviously means we don't care about armor, but although if we do that, then we don't need this. But maybe we just don't need this anyway. Maybe we don't need this anyway. Do I want to freeze this though? I'll roll. And the reason why is to maybe level the Sparrow or level this and get something out of it. Okay, well, there's another one of racket. There's another racket, by the way. Well, I guess I'm going to cause Sunk Fallacy and to try and level some of these things and probably lose a round or two for it. So that'll be good, I'm sure. What does this guy do again? Okay, we're not worried about that so much. Okay, that was working, by the way. Alright. Well, that's pretty good. Do I want to take the level now? Yes, because we'd rather get the shoe bill. We did not get the shoe bill. Before friend attack gives it a melon. Works on 1 friend per turn. Oh, this didn't used to get the mana. That's different. That's interesting. Okay. I mean, Sawcomb... I just combined. the comb saw, the longfish, should be good if it's in the back, but then we would have to get rid of something. I mean, we could get rid of this, though. We just need to feed it something. If we had Shoebill already, I would be down to take the werewolf to get the stat boost. But otherwise, it doesn't really work with the whole whatever. This is kind of nice because it does spawn. It will spawn 2 things. So then it means we will definitely get 5 attacks. But you would like to transform this first. I guess you can just buy anything, right? Is there some reason? I mean, I guess if you salad bowled, hit that plus something else would be the real dream, but that's probably a little much. If I buy this for this, well, who do I probably want to buff? You. And we're locking in the. It only gives the frontmost. Why did I think it did both sides? Well, either way. Does this go before battle, start of battle? So that should actually work kind of good. DVD or Blu-ray? I don't think I... do I go VHS instead just to throw you off? Strawberry jam 1 coin would be good too. That's true, that would have been good as well. I'm gonna try this. I don't know if it's actually good, but I'm gonna try it. I don't know if I want to try. I don't think level 3 in this is probably the place to go, but we're at 7 out of 10 to be fair. We are at 7 out of 10 to be fair. This is already going to give this a strawberry. Friend faints. If it had a strawberry. 5 enemy attacks. Freeze, I guess, in case we rolled something else. You didn't like the VHS answer? I don't have a strong opinion on DVD or Blu-ray. I never really owned any. Oh, Shoebills. He's been Shoebilling. Yeah, we got no chance. Well, we are gonna remove a lot of health. Never mind, we're not. It wasn't that far off, I guess, but it wasn't that far off. I was about to say we're probably not looking to Shoebill, but then they just gave me 2 of them, so that makes it a little awkward, doesn't it? I feel like if we're trying to get to 10, that we need to probably give up on you. And then I guess we're gonna be statting you a little bit, just fine. I have not seen a chocolate the whole time, by the way. What does leveled Roadrunner do? Where are you? Where are you? To the 2 nearest friends ahead. That doesn't make much. Doesn't make a huge difference. This would make a bigger difference immediately. Well, that's also interesting. Could always get rid of Sparrow next turn and go for the death touch. Not a terrible idea. I feel like we got this one. Feel like we got that one. That one seems on lock. Okay. Well, That is interesting. This would go ahead of that. Okay. I think I do want to do this. I know that there is the level that is there. I do see that. I would like to roll and get a strawberry, ideally. Okay, we're going for jam here. Oh, that's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Okay, so what that means is you are the only thing to stat. So then you go here. Then this gives death touch to this. That is the plan. But this is the, oh boy. Yeah, yeah, they're just better looking. Oh, there you are. Again, not really what the ideal setup. The ideal setup is, I guess, this. And then you're back here. You're back here. You're here. You are here. Yeah, something. Well, these having strawberries doesn't matter that much, but whatever. Well, it does if we do that. It does if we do that. Okay, so then this, to ideally give both of these death touch, and then this we cannot buy. That we're probably not doing. I guess I'm willing to save a strawberry just because we need one really bad next turn. I think this should work in the order we want, right? Okay, he ate the thing that didn't get death touch, so that's... Oh, but you had the armor that blocked the death touch. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. If you want to turn a strawberry from Roadrunner into death touch, then Roadrunner needs a higher attack. Yes. That is correct. That is correct. But at the same, it did work the way we wanted, where this went first, I think, because it's on the left side. But, for example, don't buy that, because then it would have higher attack and do the order wrong. Yeah, so I guess with that in mind, get some stats here. Same attack's a coin flip? Really? So if I do this, then I guess this would guarantee it, because this would go before battle to do the stats, and then it would go, right? I don't think I knew that. They changed it to be a coin flip, huh? So now it guarantee works the way we wanted. Uh-oh. That was a draw. I mean, long term it could be okay as long as we get strawberries. Honestly, I'm probably not buying those anyway. And even like that, it's like, oh, I would like that, but I want a strawberry. Okay, well, I guess I'm taking a level here instead. And we're just not gonna get the stats, which is a little sad. So then we want this so that, because we definitely want the Kiwi to get the death touch, so. The reason I bought the thing that gives us like the 2 rolls is, well, no, I don't think we're beating this team. They just have infinite stats. Also, this is not actually working out because things just have such high attack stats. It seems that I'm not actually getting multiple hits on things, which is unfortunate. Kinda have to. Then throw this on. Can't really throw it on anything because this all gets overridden anyway. Could throw it on the Roadrunner, but you need it to have higher stats. Yeah. So what am I looking for then? Hot dogs and salads? It's not the greatest results there. Mana could be okay, I guess. Probably not that great though. I think we may run out of what we need. Uh-oh, that's probably not good. Okay, we still got double death touch. But, yeah. That's not surprising to me that it went that way. I think the Sawfish was a mistake. But also got a little bit unlucky on missing a couple turns of strawberry and such. So the win streak is over, though I kind of did that to myself, if we're honest with each other here. No way to not have this happen, huh? Unless I fuse them together, which is probably not ideal. Oh well. Salty bagels? Salty bagels. Oh, another thing related to the crazy weather was there was like reports of potential exploding trees in the Midwest and Northern Plains and stuff. Which I don't think I knew that that was a thing that could happen, but apparently it is, which is interesting. The sap, either the sap or the moisture within a tree, something like that, getting so cold that it can like basically explode, which is kind of wild to think about. I guess this works with this, right? It technically triggers, so I maybe should have done that. Sure. Because then we overwrite the spook with the strawberry. Oh, the spook doesn't count as a perk, right? Obviously. Still worked. Still worked. Level. Well, that is nice to have. I was hoping we would maybe get the chicken to try to do that strategy. Also, I guess we're looking for whale shark to go with the spookiness. Okay then, so toss this somewhere. End turn. Also, we know that's kind of good. It's weird because like this is kind of good for doing strawberry stuff, but this is good for doing the spook stuff. So it's, do we get lucky and overwrite the thing or not? I guess I can. The kiwi, we attempted the kiwi. It didn't quite work out. All right, well, fine. We can do these things. This is not gonna activate anything, but that's okay. There's been a lot of stuff that's happened in the past week. It's been kind of nutty. Uh-oh. Oh. Okay. I don't know if... Okay. It's weird because if we're doing the strawberry thing, then I would probably want to give the strawberry, you know, ladybug or hummingbird. But if we're doing the end turn thing, the spooky, then we would probably rather, I guess, give the strawberry to the spook thing and then do this. I'm gonna be crazy and save that level for next turn, which is definitely crazy, but. Oh, does the Robin position matter? I just assumed it activated wherever. Oh, you're right. It must be certain positioning based. No, we still won. Somehow. Shouldn't this go? Oh, it's on feint. It's on feint. I get it. Okay. I get it. Alright, level. There's the silky. Here's the silky chicken. Friend gains ailment. Give it a thing. I mean, I kind of want to try that. Funny noise. And then, I guess just throw you in there. I don't think we're Dobermaning. Alright, let's see how this works. Ooh, blueberry. Okay. So, big surprise. The abilities work. What? I don't know why I would have thought they wouldn't have, but lot of abilities triggering there. a lot of things happening there. I don't think I'm buying another one of those right now. Apparently, I'm getting this to level 3. Potential. Apparently, I am. Okay, I don't need level 3 in whatever the next ratio of that would be. So it's looking to me that we're more hoping to do the whale shark, which makes me kind of not want to freeze the cardinal. Was that just RNG that it blueberried twice, or does it always give the blueberry? That's RNG, is it not? At least I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be RNG. it can hit the cardinal now because it's... Well, there's the freaking... Alright, so this is what we wanted to do. We wanted to get rid of this, I assume, to then... Well, okay, level this. White ochre. Okay. This is what we're looking to do, is it not? End turn ability. Just get rid of this, I think. I think that's the plan. I mean, it's nice to get discounted things to then feed our guy. No doubt. I mean, I guess if you change the order to do something like this... I mean, we're definitely doing the shark. It was just more of like, what am I... Friend gain ailment. I think this is gonna... Alright. This is some science. So we're gonna hit here. This will do the thing. This will do that, ideally. And then make this trigger an extra time. So now the question then is... Do I care about white ochre? Do I want to white ochre something, or do we just keep the Kraken for now? I mean, this is technically a better item. So my instinct is to say this. Yeah, I'll do that for now. It's fine. Okay, and it's an end turn, not a feint, so that's fine too. Yeah, whatever. I'll give you a trigger. Here we go. Okay, it did not do the silky. Which isn't surprising, because like the whale eats it before the silky can. So that's fine. That worked out though. So what that means is we can get rid of this and put in, you know, anything that we want, really. What that's gonna be, I don't know, but we can do it at some point when we find something that we think is worth doing that with. Not looking to do the silky chicken. I guess you could throw this in the back for a moment, but what am I looking for then? I'm looking for... I don't know. Wanna? Maybe you just dog for some stats? Kind of. Or axolotl, I guess, would also be something of interest, potentially, here. Sure. The silky will just exist for this turn. Hyena for disruption, that could be interesting. They got the axolotl. They got some things going on. The okrang. Okay. 7 out of 10. I've seen these numbers before. I think you just still do this. So how does it? Yeah. Okay, that is what we want. that is indeed what we want. That doesn't really make sense to do. I guess you just roll. Level 3. Wait, do I want a level 3? Yeah, that's fine. Apparently I've level 3'd it before. Do I care to put this in instead of say that? Probably not. Probably not. I was praying we would get the 1-cost strawberry. Would have been sick. Because now we can feed, you know, the bird, for example, and get food spread out to other units a little bit here. But it's looking pretty decent. It's looking pretty decent. Obviously, level 2 shark would go a long way, but okay. Do that, because that's some stats. Roll once. Okay, I was... yeah, I guess I would rather... We got 5 health, so I'd rather use the gold here instead of using money to feed a whale shark, because potentially next turn on the store refresh, we get a whale shark to get it to level 2, and then use gold to feed it for more efficient stats. Also, now that the turtle or terrapin is level 2, it passes it back to the whale shark, so you get another trigger on everything, which is pretty sweet. Level. We don't care about none of that. Don't think this counts as... Does this count as a perk? I don't know if mana actually counts. I don't know if that actually counts. I don't think it does. Because I was thinking, oh, we have 6 gold, we might as well use both efficiently, but... Eh. Hot dog, not bad. Chocolate, that's what we want. Again, we could be trying to go for the perfect, but that's fine. That's fine. Because, yeah, much more stats that time. I feel like we got this, but there is a little bit of strawberries, I guess. We got a big enough guy back there to get the damage done. Alright, so we did a not quite 10 win, back into a 10 win with an achievement that was also a perfect run. Double achievement, and as a matter of fact. So we could just say that was a mulligan, or I was trying to do things a little too crazy, maybe, you know, something like that. No, it's fine. I mean, still, an 8 win when a not really ideal team, because I hung on to the shark too long, didn't fully go over, got the stork a little bit later than ideal, etc. so forth. This was a cool combo, this trio though. This is a strong trio. Trio. Any Doug Trio fans out there? I didn't go over nearly any, I barely went over any of the notes I had to talk about, so I'll have to talk about some of that stuff more. Super Mario Galaxy Direct, Pokemon news, there was a lot of things.